So hey guys, today's a new vid, and sorry that I didn't post yesterday. I'm really tired. Honestly, this is probably gonna be a very short vid. It's mostly just to say sorry, honestly. But yeah, it's just that I barely logged in. There's an update though. As you can see here, I'm gonna go over here and click here, and yeah, I got gold Obito. I decided to do the grind yesterday. I just grinded all his items out. The last the ones that I needed. It was quite the grind too. I went from like 12k stamina down to 7k. So I mean, quite a lot. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Don't really have anything on him right now, as you can see. This is just him with his all his bloodlines and his passive, the yin yang release. Um, Not much to this, honestly. It's a cool card, I guess. That's the thing. Like after some time, he just became like um Obito. After some time, he's just like, oh, that's nice. You'll have him. That's cool. He used to be really powerful, but now, like, I mean, there's cards like Sakura, who same thing. She just has her passive and her bloodlines, and she has like 200k more stamina. Same thing with Sasuke. Passive bloodlines and 200k more stamina. I mean CP, not stamina. But yeah, it's just like it's been one of like the goals since I started the channel. So I have them like that now. It's pretty cool. But yeah, just gold Obito. Nothing really changed, honestly. For anything for me to post a video for Obito, honestly, it's gonna take until he's like the next event because they usually give the reward for gold with the reward being for the skin for the skill called Ten Tail Seal. And what that skill does, it's basically a secondary attack for Obito after he releases his first attack. So I mean, it's nice. But yeah, you might have noticed my CP went up a little bit. Part of that has to do with me building up Orochimaru. I just like what do you call it? Oh yeah, I'm out of ore. Shoot. Building up Orochimaru, just like I don't know how to put it. Like moving the items around, really just like making sure everybody has the max amount of CP that they can get. But the thing is Orochimaru should be a good 100k more. The thing is that what I did is I tried to seal the two tails into him. I failed miserably. Like I failed badly. I think I did like I tried to perfectly seal him. I could have done common seal and I would have been done with it probably within like the first 2 or 3 tries. But I tried to do a perfect seal and it was bad. Like I think I did what like 12 tries I want to say of just trying to seal it perfectly, and I ran out of seal stones. And I thought, oh well, I'm usually quite lucky with the perfect seal, so I thought I could just get some ore and buy some seal stones and such. It did not happen. I wasn't able to seal him. I went from like 12k, I think. No, not 12k. I went from like a good 18k ore down to 421 ore because I try to perfectly seal Orochimaru with the two tails just to bring myself up that little bit more, like another 100k up. But it didn't work, and yeah, as you can see here, I'm out of ore. Kind of feel a little demoralized because of that. But it happens. But yeah, this is it. I know I said I was gonna do a Might Guy showcase, and I can just do that right now. So I guess that's gonna be the title of this video. So yeah, Might Guy. What can I say about Might Guy? He's stupidly powerful. As you can see here, I'm at 3 million CP. Just with his items by themselves, if I were to unequip actually the Kusarigama, the Hyuga thing, and the Just with these five items, he has 22.7 million CP. Obviously, I'm boosted up by my clan, I'm boosted up by my collections, but he's just really powerful. Um, what else can be said about him? His damage output is insane, especially if you have this item right here, which is called Taijutsu Kneecaps. What it does, it actually gives you a bonus when it comes to the youth. It casts a skill which is called youth, and what that does, it increases your Taijutsu attack, and it casts every single time you release your unique skills. So, by the end of it, he really does a stupid amount of damage. Now, they inner gates night guy. That's a bit of a weird skill because it does deal a lot of damage. Like I mean, in a line, I think he deals like a good 10 million, 8 million up against these guys. Like check it out, 14 million. But the thing is that it's not a guaranteed death thing. It won't for sure kill you. It won't do a lethal. It has a probability of doing a lethal, but it won't do a lethal every single time. Um, but yeah, it just deals an insane amount of damage. Now his passive, that's a very strong passive too. It's, it can actually rival the other one. But yeah, like I said, and see, it kind of sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does, but it's just a weird skill in general. Um, his nunchucks, they give him an extra skill. The reason he has so many skills released after he does his unique skill is because of his items and his passive skill. His items give him the gate of life, youth, and all of that. Those skills actually come from the items. As you can see here, the jumpsuit, it will give you the skill called release gate of life. And what it does, it recovers your HP by a lot more than 30%. Actually, I've had my guy go down to like 70%, down 70% of his HP, and he just heals himself back up. Another thing that it does is that after it heals my guy, it will do a secondary heal, which will heal any card that has lowest amount of HP basically. And since my guy is usually that card, it will heal my guy, but it can actually heal another card. But yeah, at level 115, as you can see, it gets 36k taijutsu defense, 112k stamina, and then for my guy, exclusive bonuses, it gives him an extra 49k stamina, or HP, whatever you want to call it. 28k taijutsu attack, 10k hits, and the skill which is release gate of life. This can also be equipped to Rock Lee, but Rock Lee is not quite in the same league as my guy. Now, Guy's Scarf, it's an interesting little item. What it does, it gives you at level 115, it gives you 51k taijutsu defense, 69k ninjutsu defense, and 83k stamina. So just off those stats, it gives you quite a big CP boost and quite a lot of defense and stamina. But if you equip it to my guy, it actually gives you extra stuff, which is called um, 8 gates. What it does is before you get attacked, my guy has a chance to basically release a shield and make himself immune to any sort of debuffs. So say Kuruma Naruto attacks him and he releases his shield. Now the shield, as far as I know, is depends on how much damage the card that's gonna attack. My guy depends on how much damage it's gonna do. But if the shield releases, more than often than not, my guy will survive because the debuffs won't affect him, and the shield will cover most, if not all, of the damage. And yeah, it's not 100% guarantee that this shield will pop up, but it's more often than not it will. Another thing, it gives him an extra 33k taijutsu attack, 95k HP, and 23k dodge. So I mean, those bonuses are just insane basically. And then the nunchucks, at level 115, it gives him 97k taijutsu attack. But if you equip it to my guy exclusively or Rock Lee also, it releases a skill called Gate of Wonder. What it does, it's basically like the passive skill Night Guy. It will release an attack, a taijutsu based attack, And then after that, what we'll do is release debuffs. Now the debuffs, they're not quite as powerful as the 8 gates debuffs, but they are rather damaging. Um, and if you equip it to my guy, it will also give him an extra 55k HP, 28k taijutsu attack, and 38k taijutsu defense. Um, and I think I already covered it, but then there's the taijutsu kneecaps. If you equip it to my guy, it gives him an extra 85k HP, 80k HP, and 48k ninjutsu defense. If you equip it to any card, it's going to give him the 36k dodge and 104k ninjutsu defense at level 115. It also releases the youth if you equip it to Rock Lee or my guy, so there's that. Another one more thing that one the last item that he has, it's called the Jonin armor. What it does at level 115 for any card, it will give him an extra. It will give the card 52k ninjutsu attack, 48k ninjutsu defense, and 59k stamina. It will give him an extra 38k HP, 25k ninjutsu attack, and 19k ninjutsu defense to my guy Kakashi. Really, this item is it's good. It's not the best for my guy. It's actually more useful on Kakashi. But at the same time, you have to realize that even though it's more useful in Kakashi, um, when it comes to CP boosting, especially right now during the weekend while it's the cross server mines, um, it's more of a CP boost than anything since ninjutsu attack doesn't really work or help my guy. So I mean, there's that. And yeah, I think that's about it for his items. I do have some other items, which are the Hyuga Byakugan tier 4 on him, but that just gives him stamina and taijutsu attack. Also have the Kusarigama, which gives him ninjutsu attack and hit. That's why he has so much hit at the moment. He has 233k hits. Part of it's clan bonus, but quite a bit of it's just from the items. He also has the Night Guy passive. By release unique skill, randomly deal massive taijutsu damage to single target, and add a gates debuff to this enemy. Deal massive taijutsu damage. Needs skill to hit. Increases after equipped. 7,000 plus 400 per level. HP per level. Taijutsu attack 6,000 plus 500 per level. Hits 2,600 plus 300 per level, and Taijutsu defense 2,500 plus 100 per level, Ninjutsu defense 2,500 plus 200 per level. This skill is very good. Honestly, if you can get it, then go ahead and do so. Um, it just makes Diamond My Guy that much more powerful. But the thing is that you do need Diamond My Guy. It's not a level 60 skill, a level 90 skill, so there's that. It does have 7 bloodlines, so level 105 is a must. Another thing about this skill, it's good, but it only attacks one target. So I mean, while it does insane amount of damage, I've seen it deal up to a good 100 mil, right around there inside the Ninja Wars. So I mean, it's just amazingly powerful, but I don't know. It's just there for me at this point. I was excited when I got it, but now I've had it for quite some time. So I mean, it's meh. It's good, but meh to me at the very least. The 8 inner gates night guy. Now this is the skill that comes with the skin. Now the only way to get the skin at the moment is by having Diamond my guy. It deals fatal damage to targets and in line and have a chance to kill them, including yourself. So it does a lot of damage and it has a possibility to deal lethal. As you can see here, it does deal in the line as you saw right there. It went for a 16 million critical. Um, as the battle progresses, because of the youth, my guy will obviously be getting stronger. But yeah. So I mean, my guy really is stupidly powerful. Like I said, he's just soloing with what is essentially a heroic dungeon at the very end. And for those of you who know, especially after chapter 12, the heroic dungeons are no joke. So, I mean, my guy's just destroying this right now. The only real way, as you saw right there, he released the shield. It was good. Uh, But yeah, the only real way I would say that my guy has a chance to die now is because of the damage taken from his skill, the 8 gates. But otherwise, he's gonna be fine. And if you're worried about that, just use Ryu. Ryu has lethal damage, and while it does do damage to my guy, he can just heal himself from that damage by using the Gate of Life from his item. But yeah, battle's about to end. This should be the last attack, as you saw. I think he dealt 22 million on the normal hit. My guy is really powerful. Just as a rule of thumb, he can probably go ahead and take on most, if not all, of the tailed beasts by himself. Who the hell attacked me? Oh, that dick. Oh, Yashiro. He attacked me, and it's because he saw I had the fucking. I only had these guys. Yashiro, he's the one who has that basically. He has a gold to Hashirama, so I mean, obviously he's gonna be able to defeat my guy by himself. It may sound like I'm bragging, which I am, but I think I only need 3 guys to take him down. Other than that, I can maybe 3, maybe 4. I can't quite remember how many I need. I'm gonna put in 4 just in case. And that's more or less 12 million worth of CP. Obviously, not my whole team, but check this out. And as you saw, I went first. So I'm not using my whole team, and I still just destroyed this guy, basically. Wow, his whole team is just really weak. It's kind of it's expected, I suppose, but it happens. But yeah, that's my guy. Obviously, I don't need this. I'm gonna be protected for like 15 minutes, so I can just go ahead and keep on doing this video. It seems like a dickish move, but screw it, I guess. He can solo the Seven Tails when he's at this powerful. Oh shit, I forgot. I need Seal Stones. I don't have Seal Stones because, like I said, but here I'll just use what little ore I have to get some Seal Stones to show that he can, effectively solo all the crap that I said. So just gonna buy 5. Yeah, 5 should be enough. Um, he can't solo the Six Tails because of the poison debuffs that the Six Tail does. But with Sakura's help, he can easily just destroy all of that. Let's see. We're gonna go down. We're gonna click Challenge Tailed Beast. Seven Tails, obviously, like I said, I have the 5 Seal Stones. And as you can see, he just starts off. The debuffs do a lot of damage, even if it's just some debuffs. Especially as the battle goes on, they are actually comparable to Naruto's debuffs, at least without the Shadow Clone passive skill. Um, he's just a really decent card. But yeah, I think he may be able to solo. I can't be quite sure. Uh, if I put in Madara Uchiha, definitely for sure he'll be able to solo. But yeah, this is just him soloing the Seven Tails essentially. Once again, you do need most, if not all, of his items for this to work. But at the same time, if you have a Dynamite guy, I would expect you to have all of his items, honestly. But yeah, should be just about over here. And that's it for the 8 tails. Oh no, 7 tails. Now the 8 tails is a lot harder. Might guy is critical to the 8 tails, honestly, but you do need a team supporting Might guy for that to work. Let's see if he can take on the 6 tails actually. Because I'm not quite sure that he can. Oh yeah, so while he releases that shield, he is immune to all sorts of debuffs, which is really nice, honestly. So yeah, he may actually be able to, just solo the freaking the 6 tails. No worries, honestly. As you saw, he just wrecked it. But yeah. Wow, he's actually able to solo the 6 tails. I didn't realize. The last time I made a showcase for my guy, he wasn't able to do that. But I guess I just progressed far enough with my guy that he's just able to do that. That's just something he can do now. The passive does, it does get stronger with my guy, so there's that. But yeah, there you go. You just solo the six tails. So I mean, if you have a diamond my guy with all the cards like I do, not cards, but with all the items like I do, well, you're definitely gonna be able to, solo most, if not all of the tailed beast. Obviously, after like the eight tails, it's gonna be a lot harder. But even so, he deals quite a bit of damage against the eight tailed because Taijutsu is one of the things that the eight tails is weak against. So yeah, that's Mike Guy. I guess I'm gonna do a bit of a background for Mike Guy. So obviously, there's gonna be some spoilers. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the description. Um, but before I do that, I'm gonna change my team back to what it's supposed to be, as it is supposed to be right now. Um, so let's see. Mike Guy. He's insanely powerful. Even in the manga and the anime. Before I go on, obviously there's gonna be spoilers now. So yeah, I'll leave it in the description, but you've been warned basically. So my guy, he's stupidly powerful. He was comparable in strength to Madara Uchiha essentially, who at the time in the manga was quite literally a god, I suppose you could say. Um, he's actually acknowledged by Madara Uchiha as the strongest taijutsu user. Nobody can surpass him. Hashirama can't surpass him. Madara Uchiha himself can't surpass him. He's the only person, like, he's the best of the best when it comes to taijutsu. Now, what he does is he specializes in taijutsu by using a skill called the eight inner gates. Now, using the first gate doesn't do that much damage to you. It's just a bit of a power boost. Now, what the gates do are eight limiters on your body, or in the anime and manga, they are eight limiters on your body. So they're essentially what stops your body from tearing itself apart with its own strength. Now, what my guy does is through a lot of hard work and training, he is able to unlock these limiters. But after the sixth and seventh gate, it quite literally turns your own muscles to mush because of their own strength, break your own bones because you flex essentially. And so at the eighth gate, you get more power than what is all the five Kages combined. But the problem is that you die soon after. In the manga, he actually starts to disintegrate after he uses the eight gates, because his body was quite literally turning into ash. Now he is saved by Naruto, so I mean that's good because Naruto is just the main character. But my guy, if you ever have the chance or you get to it, watch the battle between my guy and Malero because it's just amazing. What else? What else is there? Let's see. He's very cheerful. He always goes on about being young youth and such. He's a rival to Kakashi Hatake. He has a student called Rock Lee. He is the leader of Team 9, I do believe it's called, which consists of Rock Lee, Tenten, and Neji Hyuga. He is a very accomplished Jonin. I think that's about it when it comes to my guy. He's very eccentric. That's the thing. But he never let anything get him down. Basically, he's just an overall very cheerful person, and he was willing to sacrifice himself by using the eight gates to take down Madara. Like I said, unfortunately, he's not able to actually take down Madara Uchiha, but he is quite literally acknowledged by Madara Uchiha as being the best when it comes to taijutsu because nobody beforehand, not even Hashirama, who was called the god of shinobi, was able to give him quite such a battle as my guy did when it came to taijutsu. Um, he has a summoning contract actually, which is for the turtles. I can't quite remember if he uses it more than twice. The only two instances I know is in the very beginning of the manga and the anime, being actually, for the anime wise, just Naruto. But for the manga, it's right around in the first couple of chapters, right around the tuning exams, because what he does is he uses his turtle to, like, bitch slap Rock Lee, because Rock Lee was about to use a taijutsu that was forbidden against what's his name, Sasuke Uchiha, and Might Guy got angry, punched him. It was weird. Like, these two are very, very eccentric. Uh, awesome characters nonetheless. What else is there? He calls himself the beautiful blue beast of Konohana, or the Leaf Village, because of the seventh gate. At the seventh gate, the Gate of Wonder, you start to sweat what is essentially blue sweat. It looks like chakra, I suppose, but it just his body is going through such a large amount of exertion at the seventh gate that he quite literally just exudes sweat like it's chakra, and beautiful blue beast, blue sweat, basically, I guess. Although it could be chakra, I could be wrong on that, but yeah. Um, he's red right now because, like it said, he releases the 8 inner gates, and he just becomes overwhelmingly powerful. Honestly, nobody apart from Madara Uchiha could have really matched him in that state, and if Madara Uchiha actually acknowledges it himself, he was about to kill Madara. Had his aim been a little bit higher, or had Madara not been quite as powerful, Madara would have died against my guy, and that's saying something because Madara Uchiha is like the pinnacle, like he's the ultimate bad guy. He's just stupidly powerful, almost nearly considered a god. So I mean, that's just awesome. Honestly, when I first saw this character in this game, I wasn't really excited for him. I mean, Noctis did look pretty cool, with its skill, but honestly, I used to have this argument with Tommy, another player, that Noctis, my guy, wasn't really powerful or anything, but now at the moment, he's actually one of my strongest cards. If the way it's set up right now, honestly, he's actually the strongest card that I have. So I mean, Tommy never really let me live that one down because my guy's just stupidly awesome and powerful. But yeah, he's just great, basically. Really, really good card. Awesome character. The fight, like I said, the fight scene between him and Madara is just amazing. But yeah, I think that's about it for when it comes to Mike Guy. I may be missing a lot because, like I said, originally I wasn't really interested in this character. I do know about him, but only really basic stuff. Like, I mean, like I said, eccentric. He wears a yellow jumpsuit. He has a student. Always goes on about youth. Yes, things like that. I just like know the very basics about this character. There could be a lot more that I don't know about him. So if you could just, it'd be awesome if you left that in the comment section because I'd be interested to learn more, especially from you guys. What do you think about this character? Do you think he's awesome? Do you think he's not awesome? Do you enjoy the way he is? Do you not enjoy? Did you like the mother fight? I loved it. It was fucking awesome. But yeah, just stuff like that. If you could do that, please. So yeah, I think that's about it for the spoilers, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I'm tired. Did a lot of grinding out. I'm a little disappointed because I wasn't able to seal the what is it, the 2002 Orochimaru. I think I might have gotten to not 18 million combat, but a good 17.9 million combat had I been able to seal the 2002 Orochimaru, because those tailed beasts, they do give you quite a bit of CP. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. So yeah, like I said, comment. What do you think about my guy? Do you like him? Do you not like him? Do you think he's awesome? Do you think he's an idiot? Something like that. I'm interested to hear. So yeah, see you tomorrow with a new video on the newest event, because I do think that today is the last day for the event. Oh yeah, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. So yeah, bye.